Diane Jackson. I'm an industrial organiser with SIPTU. I work in the community sector in the west of Ireland and also in County Offaly. So today's event was the initiative and brainchild of CE workers, SIPTU members, shop stewards who came together and brainstormed a number of ideas around advocating what needs to be done in relation to highlighting the difficulties they're experiencing on CE schemes at the moment. So today's event was a showcase of all of the community employment schemes in the county. There was over 35 schemes participating, and workers along with their sponsors came together to showcase the project work that they're involved in. So the idea was to invite public representatives, members of the general public, other communities, business people to come along and see firsthand the kind of work that's been undertaken by these schemes, and to make them realise the vital services that's being delivered in communities by the community employment schemes, and also to highlight the difficulties experienced by community employment schemes in relation to the cutting of material grants, the suspension of training, and also the new issue of concern around curtailing CE participation to 1 year. So our hope is that public representatives would go away from this event today understanding the vital services that are being delivered through CE, and that they would work on behalf of these people at the level of the government to protect community employment schemes into the future. So again, the event was organised by SIPTU members coming together, workers on community employment schemes who came together to bring about this very successful event.
Eddie Mullins, SIPTU sector organiser. I'm delighted with the attendance here today. This has been participant-led within the CE, and I think it's a credit to the schemes in Galway and all of the workers that are on those schemes for the roles they've played here today. They have portrayed in excess of 30 schemes here today, and the work they do is absolutely outstanding. We're delighted, obviously, to be part of this and to support it and to represent the workers on these schemes, and indeed all of the supervisors and the sponsors as well.
Even in this room here now, there's examples right in front of us with the MS Society. Yes. There's a photograph that there's CE workers all trained as physiotherapy assistants, and they got their FETAC certification.
Fantastic stories.
So
fantastic
it's
stories.
Very specific.
Of people making a very long journey, but they've made it. They've made it back, and I agree with you. You know, we need to make sure that the training provision within the CE sector is maintained.
Yes,
okay,
really
but we also need to make sure that all of the training is of a value, all of it, not some of it, all of it. You know,
and we'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Can I just say also, Minister, I think it's important we recognise all of the difficulties that are there, the difficulties the sponsors have, the difficulties the supervisors have, the difficulties the workers have. But as representatives, we're finding it difficult in getting that interaction going. And we need to be involved to focus on that and to do something positive about it.
Yes.
You know, what we don't want is to see the detriment of CE. We want to see it survive. It is given benefit. When you look around the hall here and you see the 35 odd schemes that are showing their wares, that's the positiveness of CE. That's replicated across the country, and we need to be positive about that for the future.
Tá me gobar scheme phobal the Wiske, the Emil Head and the Cardiff na Galway. Tá man shailo the Hanalair Realtus na chulmuid hostelist na Kerrihe tá taki scheme the Pibli agus Kerrihe Robert agus Reinali. Ma halin shape pobl the Gatchin Challenge. Agus nabar Tamadiana Edge. Níon bhar I go le sa teachtain scór euro na mecha gan Falladó.
Kevin Larker is my name. I'm the Community Employment Supervisor with the Multiple Sclerosis Society of Ireland here, based in Galway, but we cover the counties of Mayo, Roscommon and Galway. we would have outreach workers in each of the areas. And I suppose the reason why we're here today is just to let everybody know the work that we're doing out there in the community, especially in the last year when we have changed the focus of our work into delivering physiotherapy to people in their homes. I suppose it's just to get that message across to the people here and to the politicians who attended here today as well. And I suppose just to get a bit of acknowledgement for the good work that has been done on community employment schemes.
My name is John McDonough. I'm a Director and Secretary of the Chantilly Community Development Company, which sponsors a FOSS community employment scheme in the west side of Galway City. We provide a number of invaluable services to the community, and with the proposed cuts to CE, it's difficult to see how we can maintain the services we're providing unless they're restored. I believe that CE is an invaluable part of the community and what it contributes, and the quality of the people on community employment schemes now, with the skills they have, requires that we maintain these schemes until there's an upturn in the economy and these people can return to full-time employment. This is very evident in the boat we build with the high skills and quality of these people. We have plumbers, electricians, plasterers, and it's important that we keep them in a work ethic until an upturn comes.
Hi, my name is Gráinne Lynch and I'm the training officer with the Galway People's Resource Centre. I'm also on a CE scheme within the centre, and basically I'm here today as part of the Galway Community Employment Action Group. The message of our campaign really was threefold. One was the removal of training grants, material grants, and also the reduction of CE, time spent on CE for 1 year. The point I'd really like to talk about is actually the training grant, which has been reduced from €500 to €190. I'm sure anyone listening to that must realise that you cannot possibly have avail of the FETAC accredited training for the amount of €190. There is also people who started their CE scheme and they thought they'd be entitled to €500 at the beginning of it. They're not now. Some people have removed themselves from courses, others have postponed, others are going through with it and finding the money somewhere for them. Training on CE is very, very, very important. It's crucial in the upskilling. Not only do you gain the experience of working on CE, but more importantly than that, if you can gain a qualification that leads to further progression and employment, mainstream employment afterwards. So that's really one of the points that I was here to reiterate today, was the reduction from €500 to €190.
Peter Connolly, SIPTU shop steward here at the Chantilly Development Community Employment Scheme. We're here at the open day this morning for the CE schemes, and I think we had close to 35 schemes represented from all around the county in Galway here. It was a great success, and the reason being, probably about 4 weeks ago we organised a meeting of SIPTU shop stewards in the city here, and it was, I think at the first meeting, was represented by 25 shop stewards, and it was agreed at the time that we had to do something about the cuts, the pending cuts to the training budgets that were seriously going to affect training within the CE schemes and upskilling. And if this is an example today of what emerged from that one meeting, I think it's time that participants on CE schemes got more active with the union and join SIPTU. If they're not in the union now, at least join up and be part of the process, because if the CE schemes are cut and the training budgets cut any further, we're in serious difficulty.